Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading will be the general monthly reading for the month of September 2018 for all of the astrological signs. For the reading, I'll be using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck by Jennifer Galasso for the main spread, and it's the 10-card Celtic cross spread. If I need to clarify anything, I will use the Zillich Tarot deck. And then the Oracle cards, I'll be using the Whisper of Love deck, and that's by Angela Hartfield, and the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise, Linn. Just a reminder, these readings are general in nature, so the messages may or may not resonate. The only way to get a truly personalized reading with me would be to order a private reading. If you're interested, all of the information that you need to do that can be found in the description box below this video. Another thing that I suggest doing is, besides watching your sun sign video, watch also your moon and rising sign. Many times if the messages in the sun sign video don't resonate, you might find that for that month, the messages in one of the other videos resonate, better or more for you, or by listening to all three videos, you have a more complete overview of what might be coming up during the month. Also, just to let you know, the way that the videos, the way that I've started doing them now each month, it's based on, the video that had the highest views from like the previous sort of either mid-monthly or monthly that I put out. So for this one, I looked at the mid-monthlies for the month of August. I start off with that particular sign. So for the month of August or mid-month August, Libra, Aquarius, and Cancer had the highest views. So that's who I am beginning with, okay, just so you know. Also, be looking out for, I did post the winner for the last month's giveaway, the full moon giveaway. If you're interested, be watching out. We will have another full moon giveaway at the end of September for the full moon happening then on the 25th, the full harvest moon. All right, I think as far as announcements go, that is it. So I will say goodbye for now. We'll see each of the signs in 1 second for your reading. And just know that I am so very grateful to all of my subscribers, for everybody who leaves comments, who likes my videos. It really does mean a lot. All right, see you in 1 second for your reading. Hi Taurus, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your reading for September. As you can see, I've already shuffled off camera and I've laid the spread to save a little bit of time. And let me just start off by saying, out of all of the signs, you have the most major arcanas in a reading. You have, actually, let me put this back, straight across the center, 4 major arcanas here, 5, 6, 7 major arcanas. So it could be a very significant, a very powerful month for many of you watching. Divine orchestration at play, things very much, out of your hands, needing to trust in these opportunities, these new things that the universe is, bringing in for you. So, with that said, you have at the center of your reading, Major Arcana, the Moon. This is number 18 of the Major Arcana. Crossed by number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so with the moon being crossed by the Wheel of Fortune here, the moon usually speaks of, hidden things, right? If we think of the sun and the moon, both of them bring light. Both of them, cast a certain light on a situation. But the sun brings, abundance. It brings a great amount of light. It clarifies, it brings clarity to a situation. The moon, not so much, right? The moon, there's the light of the moon, but it casts shadows. And so many times when the moon card appears, we are asked to trust in our intuition. We are asked to, if there are things that need to be uncovered, such as secrets, hidden things that we need to uncover, we're asked to use our intuition, listen to that inner voice, use our psychic abilities to help us, right, to figure these things out. With the moon card, there's also, dreams are very significant with this card appearing, especially at the center of your reading. So I would definitely suggest that for the month of September, it might be a good idea to keep a dream journal, right? If you are not in the habit of writing down, your dreams when you have them, definitely this month, do keep even if it's just a little notebook next to your bed. When you wake up in the morning, try to jot down the most important things that you can, remember from your dream, because there might be significant messages coming in that way for you, right? So it's the card of dreams, of the subconscious, of psychic abilities. Again, sometimes it has to do with facing fears as well, facing past fears with the moon card. And what's helping or hindering it is this beautiful change of fortune. So, fated events at hand, right, with the Wheel of Fortune coming in. This card speaks of destiny, of good fortune. If you have been going through a difficult time with the Wheel of Fortune coming in, it's just pretty much saying that, don't worry, now things are turning, things are going in your favor. And it's very karmic, it's very fated. So, a new cycle, tens in the tarot are also endings, right? So an ending of one cycle, a new cycle beginning, and that's also kind of echoed by what you have coming up in the near future, which is, I know I haven't gotten there yet, but the Fool card. So, new cycles beginning, but definitely, good fortune, and possibly these life-changing, life-altering opportunities coming in. But it might have to do with facing past fears. It might have to do with uncovering something in some way, right? Getting to the bottom of something, uncovering. We'll see how this ties in with the rest of the reading. Now, in the deep past, the foundation, you had the Four of Swords. This is a card that usually speaks of rest, recuperation, possibly after surgery. For some of you, right, the Four of Swords sometimes appears when, you've undergone some type of surgery, and then there's rest, recuperation after that. For others, this is a time of retreating, of recovering, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. It's about, spending time alone, taking that time out, and just rest, recuperation. Sometimes it appears when there's just, you've gone on a vacation. Other times this is a more significant, a need to really just spend time alone, to regain your forces before moving on. In the recent past, you have Major Arcana number 5, the Hierophant. So, with this sitting in the recent past, you might have been dealing with, there might have been a legal matter that you were dealing with. There might have been something to do with the court system. The courts, judges, lawyers. Sometimes the Hierophant is just when you're seeking some type of guidance, counsel. So whether this is a spiritual counselor, financial counselor, planner, can again be a lawyer, so legal counsel. For other people, this could be, if the Hierophant can also speak of large institutions such as universities, schools, things like that. This could be meeting with an academic advisor, counselor, figuring out if you've started back at school, at university, at college, sitting down, with your guidance counselor, going over things, trying to figure out the best, plan for you. But the Hierophant is a very, it has to do with those doing things by the book, right? All of those ceremonies and rules and traditions. So it's a very, structured type of energy. And so this sitting in the recent past, you might have been dealing with this, or you might have been, whatever you were dealing with, you might have needed to approach it in a very, methodical, a very structured, a very organized type of manner here. Again, could be, you seeking out counsel of somebody, but it's about order and rules and conforming as well, right? Conforming and doing things by the book. Now, crowning you have the Ten of Pentacles. So, this is a beautiful card. This card can have to do with its, financial gain, but things accrued over time. You don't get to the Ten of Pentacles overnight, right? Tens in the Tarot, especially in the minor arcana, it's an ending, and so it takes a while to, to get up to this Ten of Pentacles here. So sometimes this card is associated with like inheritances, wills, inheritances, inheriting property, land, those things handed down over time, such as like property. The Ten of Pentacles can also be, it's very secure. It's a very solid, secure type of energy. Pentacles deals with, the material things, so home, money, resources, financial stability. So it's a great sense of security with this card. So you could be feeling, right, or the message coming through from your higher self is just financial security and, a great sense of stability in your life here with the Ten of Pentacles. Now, what's coming up in the near future is new beginnings. You have the Fool card. This is the 0 of the major arcana. So like I said, you have straight across the middle here, right, all major arcanas. And the Fool is new beginnings, right? This is a beautiful new cycle starting up in your life. And this can be, a new cycle related to anything. If this is a new job, if you had been in a previous one for quite a long time, since with the major arcanas, it speaks of like a significant chapter. So if there's a significant chapter in your life ending, this is a beautiful new beginning. So if this is starting a new job, it's, it's just you feeling very excited about the new job, wonderful new opportunities. But the Fool card also asks us, it's kind of that in-between moment, right? Between the ending of the World card, which is the last of the major arcanas, and then the actually starting to manifest new things with the One card, which is the Magician. So the Fool is kind of like that, it's that moment of breathing, sort of in between the ending and the new beginning, this manifestation, actually seeing things starting. And it's all about, in that moment, it's about having that faith, right? About taking a leap of faith, having, like trusting in this new beginning, in the new things that are starting up for you here. So this could be, if this is to do with your career, this is a brand new cycle beginning. If this is, for some of you going back to school, this is a brand new chapter in your life, right? Maybe this is something that you have wanted to do for a very long time, and you just didn't have the time, you didn't have the resources, you didn't have, and time obviously is a resource, but you didn't have, the money or the time to do that. Now you have this beautiful new beginning coming in. Now you appear, interestingly enough, as the Hangman. And this is another major arcana. This is number 12 of the major arcana. And the Hangman is all about, it can be a delay in something happening. So with it coming, you appearing as the Hangman and coming after the Fool card here, there could be a slight delay with something beginning with this new start. But really the Hangman it's very much about the perspective, this shift in perspective, or needing to have a new perspective or gain a new perspective on something, right? Seeing things from a different vantage point, seeing things from a different point of view. You can see that on the card, the man, he's very loosely tied up here in the tree, and he could easily wriggle out of that, the binds that he's in there. He could get out of the situation, but what he understands is important is this clarity. See this beautiful light surrounding his head. So the clarity of thought that he is gaining by being in that position. So for some of you, that could be, gaining of a new perspective. There might be a need for you to have, or to see things from somebody else's point of view even. And you have surrounding you the Three of Pentacles, which can be a card of working with other people, opportunities to partner up with somebody. And, this could be within the workplace. We have more Pentacles energy. So again, to do with your career, could have to do with, even, going into business, if you have now the financial, stability that you that you needed in the past. Now you're at this moment where you can think about partnering up with somebody or starting up your own business, going out on your own. And with the Hierophant sitting in the past position, you could have been seeking out, the legal counsel, the financial counsel, setting things up, going to an accountant. How do I start out my own business? That type of advice. But it could involve, working with other people. The Three of Pentacles, threes are in the Tarot, they are expansive. It's expansive energy here. And it can also have to do with, yes, partnering with other people, but also, it's you. Maybe you have completed some type of short-term goal, right? With the Three of Pentacles, there could be completion of something, a project, and then, it's about keeping your eye on the bigger picture, the prize, planning, just coming up with a plan to reach that end goal, and then working hard to get there. So, it's about sort of it's the beginnings again of something very good. But there's also a need, for hard work, possibly, working with other people here, partnering it up with other people to reach that end goal. Now, your hopes and fears, you have the Six of Cups. So, the Six of Cups, it's a card of nostalgia. It's a card of, it can have to do with memories. It can have to do with things from your past, people from your past, friends, like childhood friends, or friends you haven't seen in a long time. It can have to do with family members that you haven't seen in a long time. It can have to do with just, that childlike innocence or happiness, even. And it's a very, it's a very sweet energy. Usually it's a happy energy, because you're, thinking, you see the woman, she's looking back on, remembering when she was a child, thinking back on, how she used to do things, or how she used to play, or how she used to, the places that she used to go. So it's that type of, loving, sort of nostalgic type of energy surrounding the Six of Cups. Now, with this appearing in your hopes and fears, I think, this could be you hoping, right? Maybe this is a dream, this going into business, or this new cycle, maybe a new, this new security or new job, even a new home or property. It could have to do with, something from your past. This could be, something that you always wanted to do when you were a child. When you were a child and you always thought of, oh, when I grow up, I want to do this. Or, when I have enough money, when I'm older, I want to be able to do that. So it can be that type of thing. So it's, it could be you just thinking about moving forward, kind of going into the unknown, because you can see here that the woman, she's looking back, right? She's looking back at herself as a child, but she's also heading off down this brand new path. So this can be, you just opening yourself up to this new path. And we do have it kind of sitting across from the Fool, this Wheel of Fortune. So it's you opening yourself up, thinking back to the path, but then, knowing that you must journey on into the unknown. And what you have is, in the unknown, in the outbound position, you have the beautiful energy of the Star. So this is wish fulfillment. This is Major Arcana number 17. So the Star card can be a very healing energy. So for some of you, going back to what I was saying with the Four of Swords in the deep past, if there was a surgery, the Star is a very, it's a very healing, calm, healing energy. So there could be healing, recuperation, definitely, by the end of the month, if you have had surgery, this could be you feeling a lot better now. For others, the Star is all about wish fulfillment, right? And it's a Wish Upon a Star card. So it's setting your intentions, putting the intentions out into the universe. And then also, maybe even more importantly, it's keeping optimistic, keeping a very optimistic, upbeat kind of attitude, knowing or trusting that your wishes will be granted, that things will work out, that the universe does have your back, just like with the Fool card, trusting in this new adventure, taking that leap of faith. And you have, as your overall energy, as if you hadn't had enough major arcanas in your spread, that for the entire month, you have the Empress. So this is number 3 of the major arcana. Like I was saying over here, with 3s being about, very expansive energy, the Empress is, she's very fertile. It's all about, giving birth to new things, new ideas, new projects. So with her, reigning over the entire month, there could definitely be, a new job opportunity. That could be new creative endeavors. There can be new business opportunities. There can be new, creative projects. Whatever this is, as far as the new things coming in here, the Empress is just, she is there. She can help you as you give birth to these new things, right? As you come up with the new projects, the new ideas. She's a very, creative, very fertile energy. For some of you, there could be, if it's not you yourself, there could be somebody around you, friend, family member, right, who might be finding out that they're pregnant. There could be news of a pregnancy, news of a birth of a child with the Empress. Obviously, she appears here with child, so that is a possibility. But for others, I would say it's just about all of these new things and the possibilities that the new things offer you, and especially changes in fortune, new significant chapters in your life, a very blessed energy. Whatever you're starting, it's going to work out. You just need to take that leap of faith. You need to move forward, and just everything, the universe is just sort of supporting you this month. And the cards that came out as your oracle cards, you have card number 12, have faith. Trust your faith in the situation. And Desert Passage. Trust there's a divine plan. Well, how perfect is that, right? So even when you can't see clearly, right? Even if things appear a little unclear, or, you're unsure about something, you have to figure things out. Just trust that there's divine timing and orchestration at play. Let me read you the full meaning for these oracle cards. So card number 12 says, when we truly believe that things will work out, that faith will confidently see us through, the angels are with you. There is something that you have complete faith in. Knowing simple truths will give you the answers that you're seeking. Love is an act of faith. Interesting. And we have Desert Passage. This card says, even if it seems that life has areas of barrenness, beneath the surface, life is transforming, in accordance with your highest good. Trust that you are guided, even if it doesn't always seem like it. There are spiritual guides, allies, and angels surrounding you. Listen with your heart. Act on your instincts. Believe that the messages you're being given are in your highest good. Get down to basics. Trust what you feel. The sacred traveler wants you to know, the desert path can seem like a vast wasteland, yet it is in the isolation that immense insights and intuition can emerge. In times of old, sages and visionaries retreated into the desert to connect more deeply with spirit. If in the past you trusted your instincts, and then later is seen to be a mistake, don't let that keep you from trusting your intuition now. Often these things that we thought were mistakes in the past, in hindsight, were the best things possible for us. As you open to your intuition, you will sense messages from and the loving presence of your spirit guides and ancestors. There is a potent plan for your life. Trust. Yeah. How perfect is that, right? Trust in your intuition. Trust in the messages coming through in your dreams, the signs, the synchronicities. Trust in your psychic abilities, right? We all have these abilities. It's just many times, we get scared. We don't always listen to them, but you're definitely being guided for this month of September to listen to them, okay? And just know that everything is, it's all happening in accordance with divine timing, divine orchestration, and it looks like a powerful month for you. So I do hope that the messages have helped you. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again. And just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month of September. Bye for now.